And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And here we can check out the story for Trae Young.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So the New York starting 5, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the game going here with the first basket for Atlanta.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Here's Randall. It's blocked. Here's Young. Over to the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. A shot by Reddish, no good. Randall outside. Pass to Fournier. Barrett dishes to Fournier. Trying to get open is Randall. That shot off the mark. Collins with some nice D. Passes it to Young. Back to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
In the corner, Herter with it. And there's the pass to Capella. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Pass to Burks. Rebounded by the Hawks.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Young inside. He gets it in there.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
Burks against Young. Floats it up for Randle. And Capella sends it back. Trying to get open is Robinson. Randle no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Herter. Capella trying to free himself up. Herter, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Burks, the pass to Robinson. Here's Randle. Over Young. And he overshot that one, missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
He kicks to Reddish. Capella trying to free himself up.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Pass to Burks. Passes it to Fournier. Clock at 6. Over Collins. New York, no good that time either.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Robinson. Kicks to Burks. With the drive. He's off on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pass to Barrett. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Reddish. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Here's Randle. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost had to take it. Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Barrett.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
It's Young on the wing. Burks covering. And Young kicks to Collins. Burks against Young. Pass to Herter. That shot missing. Nice D from Fournier. Knicks trail by 6. Randle right side. And here's Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fournier's shot is off. Now here's Reddish. Barrett covering. They get it again. Good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Herter, who's guarded by Fournier. Young looking around. He kicks to Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes it to Barrett. The Hawks leading by 10. Collins passes it to Young. The dish to Capella. The pass to Young. Back to Herter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's his first personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Hawks.
Taking 2
It
shots.
looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
First free throw is good. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Good on both.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Herter. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Toppin with it. Pass to quickly. Rose in the post. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. Atlanta shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Herter passes to Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Floats it up for Rose. It's stolen by Hill. Williams passes to Hill. Toppin pulls it in.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Quickly. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Right, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's 1:54 left in the first. Poke loose. Williams with the steal. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. He dishes it to Williams. Gallinari trying to get open. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Hill.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Quickly the pass to Noel. Kicks to Rose. And it's right, sending it back. Now, here is Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Shoots. That one's not going to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 50 seconds left to play here in the first.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Pass to Wright. Gallinari against Barrett. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Gallinari. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Rose. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. Pass to Toppin. Over Wright. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Emmanuel quickly, like his name, picking things up quickly. And he's taking pointers, reaching out to all-star Damian Lillard.
Really just giving me advice on, obviously, the point guard position, but what it takes to win in this league, what it takes to help your team win, how to bounce back from good games, bad games, staying even killed throughout the whole season. So it's really cool to get to talk to somebody on that high level.
And you want to learn how to impact winning, and not bad to have a resource like the great Damian Lillard.
And yeah, Knicks assistant coach Johnny Bryant connecting those two, and absolutely Lillard, a future Hall of Famer, unselfish with his knowledge.
Derrick Rose.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Toppin. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Here's Wright, following the score by Derrick Rose. Hill kicks to Gallinari. Williams up on top. Gallinari outside. Another shot. And it's Noel with the rebound. Knicks trail by 10. Here's quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 6 points.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
Good interior defense, but Lou Williams not to be intimidated, not to be denied.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Now here's Wright, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Yep, that one goes. Wright's got his first 2 points of the night.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and New York with a change here too. Gibson's checked in. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Hill against Barrett. The pass to Quickly. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Right with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hawks with possession here. It's right on the wing. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Collins, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Rose dishes to Toppin. Trying to get open is Gibson. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Derrick Rose. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Right against Rose. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Quickly the pass to Gibson. And Toppin throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Right against Rose. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Hawks leading by 12. Outside Williams. Takes it from 10. Doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Quickly. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the inside. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Quickly. And Gibson kicks to Quickly. Here he goes. And he gets it back.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Right against Rose. Collins dishes to Williams. The kick out to Hill. From deep. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
New York calls timeout. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jack. Reddish comes in for Solomon Hill. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Wright. And then for New York, Randall's checked in for Toppin. Fournier comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Burks in for Quickly. Here's Young, following the score by Derrick Rose. Young passes to Reddish. It's stolen by Rose. Stolen by Collins. Here's Young. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Here's Rose, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
The Knicks making a switch here.
One shot.
Robinson's checked in. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Capella missing. Knicks trail by 15. And there's the feed to Fournier. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Next ball.
Collins against Randall.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Now, here's Reddick. Not a lot of room. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And, Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Collins. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Right side, Fournier. Tipped away. And Capella sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Here's Burks. Robinson dishes to Burks. Randall. And at last, they get one to fall.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Young against Randall. Young drives in. Fournier pulls it down. Knicks trail by 13. He kicks it to Rose. Pass to Robinson. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Back to Young. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. Burks the pass to Randall. Over Collins. Rose scanning the floor. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
Rose against Young. Can they get it? Drives to the hoop, and it's good on the way up. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Robinson passes to Burks. Trying to get open is Randall. Burks can't get it to go.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now, here's Capella. 6 points for him. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Here's Collins. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Rose. Now the pass to Burks. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Rose passes to Fournier. Robinson with it. Pass to Burks. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Capella, high post. Robinson on him. Young outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Outstanding timing from Capella. Knows when to get up and put it back.
And so it's John Collins making highlights for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. There was no stopping John Collins in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal defense. Well, that's not going to cut it on me. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
The first one falls. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
So he gets them both.
The one thing about Julius Randle, he is still young and has a significant upside.
Young against Burks. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Randle. Here's Fournier. Not going to go that time.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Capella, the pass to Herter. Young outside. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Stretching the floor like few can, you have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Here's Fournier. Rebound, Atlanta.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. Woo, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Outside Fournier. Randle kicks to Burks. Pass to Barrett. Now Randle takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randle's got 13.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Bounce pass Collins. And there's the drive.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
So here's Burks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Passes it to Barrett. Young against Burks. Trying to get open is Randle. Burks can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Collins finds Young. And he drives in. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Collins against Burks. Over Collins. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Lou Williams is checked in for Kevin Herter. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Williams passes to Capella. Back to Williams. He takes it in. They grab their own miss. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Burks on the wing, defended by Young. Gibson against Williams. Takes it off the glass.
That's where you want your big man doing damage. Gibson showing his skill in the paint.
Young passes to Capella. He lobs it up, and Reddish with the slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Burks, and Randle throws it down.
Sometimes he could be a little streaky. Randle has found a groove here tonight, though.
The pass to Collins. On the wing, Williams. Back to Collins. To the middle. Williams can't hit. Knicks trail by 17. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell, an excellent shooter off the catch.
And here's Barrett. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
First one falls for him. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Hill comes in for Collins. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Gibson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Nerlens Noel checks in for New York. Quickly against Williams. It's tipped. Barrett with the ball. Over Reddish. Barrett, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Outside Williams. And the rejection by Noel.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Atlanta leading by 19. Williams kicks to right. Down low, knocked loose, and stolen by Noel. Burks against Wright. Pass to Quickly. New York moving it around. Over Williams. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And the rejection by Noel. Passes it to Reddish. Floats it up for Williams. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 21. And the pass to Reddish. Feeds it to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Counted good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by New York. Hill kicks to Reddish. Inside. And it's Wright missing. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 19. Here's Quickly. There's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Reddish. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Burks the pass to Quickly. And stolen by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hill leading the charge. And it's denied. Now, here's Barrett. Tight defense on him. Here's Toppin. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Toppin's got 8.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Wright dishes to Hill. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Noel. Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. Pass to Noel. Kicks it to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. 18 feet out. It's deflected. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Gallinari. It's blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Barrett is running. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
Ball's knocked loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Reddish. Barrett covering. 1:51 left to play here in the third. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got 4 assists in the game.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Now here's Toppin. 8 points for him. Now here's Burks. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his three-point shot.
Now Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Williams. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Alec Burks. On the free throw, no good. The Hawks leading by 20. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Capella. Back to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Here's Rose, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Wright. The Knicks also changing it up. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin, and Fournier subbed in for Quickly. And the second free throw, good.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
Young against Rose. Here's Young. 16 points for him. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
And so it's Atlanta riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's the pass to Randall. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
New York calls timeout. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Grimes. Robinson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
That's his second personal foul.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Robinson. There's the dish to Rose. Driving inside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Assisted.
18 points for Rose.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Rose against Young. Lets a floater go. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Fournier, Gibson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
You can see the confidence from mid-range. That's a valuable part of Gibson's game.
Young pass to Gallinari. And here's Jang. He dishes it to Young. Back to Jang. Great D that time from Gibson. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Rose. Here's Robinson. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Gallinari. Here's Young. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now here's Fournier. Takes it from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. Fournier's got his first basket of the night.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost him dearly.
Cooper kicks to Johnson. Gallinari outside. And it's Herter, top of the key. Back to Gallinari. Yep, that one goes in there.
Even though he does a lot of spot-up shooting, Gallinari can put the ball on the floor and create for himself.
Fournier passes to Walker. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Cooper against Walker. Here's the teardrop.
Nice defense from Taj, one of the best rim protectors in this league.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good on the triple. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And it's Cooper missing.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
That free throw, no good. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Williams in for Cooper. And then for New York, Randall's checked in for Gibson. And it's Burks in for Walker. And he's good on the second. The Hawks leading by 23. Herter passes to Williams. Driving in. Got a piece of it. Capella inside. Guarded by Robinson. Collins dishes to Reddish. 6 to shoot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. New York moving it around. Fournier pass to Robinson. Outside Fournier. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Hawks. Wright comes in for Kevin Huerter. And a new group in for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Barrett. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Alec Burks. Now, here's Walker. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For the Hawks, Johnson comes in for John Collins. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Williams. And New York with a change here, too. Toppin's checked in. Atlanta on D. Walker finds Quickly. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Walker the pass to Knox. Tries again. And it's Noel missing. Here's Luwawu. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wright looking around. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Walker. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Luwawu. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Atlanta making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Cooper in for DeLon Wright.
Watch Walker.
Cooper against Walker. Gibson up top. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And Capella sends it back, and he gets it to go.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Here's Cooper. And Gibson sends it back. Pass to Noel. Left side, Gibson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's the muscle Gibson has, just concentrating on his shot despite the D roughing him up.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Jang. Reddish comes in for Johnson. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Trae Young subbed in for Cooper. That's good from Gibson. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Randall. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burks. The shot misses, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young against Randall. Young outside. Robinson with the block.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance.
For Clint Capella.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And the first one at the line is good.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And he can't hit the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Johnson kicks to right. And there's the pass to Jang. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cooper. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball. Checking in for the Knicks. Obi Toppin.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Knox. Right side to Walker. Rebound by Jang. Here's Cooper. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.